In this video I'm trying a very special scheduled helicopter flight from Spain to Africa with the Spanish Copter Airlines Helity costing only 65 euros round trip to cross the Gibraltar Strait. Let me show you how this insane flight looks like. So we are starting our trip in Algeciras. This city is located next to Gibraltar and my destination city is located right on the other side in Africa. This city called Ceuta belongs to Spain, so this is considered as a domestic helicopter flight, but this is the fastest way for business travelers to get to this remote Spanish territory. Once you arrive at the heliport, you see this huge landing platform over there, and then you get inside to the check-in area, where the check-in has already started for the first flight of the day to Ceuta, and it's mandatory to check in all the smaller and bigger bags with you, so they will take even the laptop bags and even the smallest backpacks for safety reasons to faster the process of the disembarking and the boarding to the helicopter. And you will also see because of lack of space in the helicopter cabin, but you will see this later. And after that we go through a security control. Then they collect us in a smaller room where they show us a safety video, first about the airport, how to board the aircraft and how to disembark, and then about the helicopter flight, about the exit rows and the emergency exits. Obviously they cannot do it on board the aircraft, so they do it here before boarding the aircraft.
En caso de duda, consulte con nuestra tripulación. Embarque y desembarque. Camine por las zonas señalizadas y siga las instrucciones del personal de la compañía. Realice el embarque y desembarque siempre de uno en uno y por la parte delantera del helicóptero. Mantenga la precaución con las palas en movimiento y no se aproxime a la parte trasera. Está totalmente prohibido traspasar los conos de seguridad, saltar, hacer movimientos extraños, permanecer fuera de las áreas de seguridad, levantar las manos o alzar cualquier objeto cuando esté fuera del helicóptero. Insistimos, bajo ningún concepto se aproxime al rotor de cola. Si viaja con niños.
After the safety video, they check our boarding passes and we have to go upstairs to the boarding bridge where we have to wait for the incoming aircraft to arrive from Ceuta, and only then we can go one more level up to board the helicopter. The ramp agent is already here waiting for the incoming aircraft, and it's already so exciting that you can watch it on a monitor how the plane lands, that you're gonna board soon. We're gonna go one more level up and then we can walk to the helicopter. It's so exciting. First the ground crew have to unload the arriving bags and then load our bags, and only then we can go upstairs for boarding. And the ramp agent comes down, opens the door, and we're good to go. Basically the order of boarding the helicopter doesn't matter. I was the first one because I was so excited to board and I knew that the first one will get a window seat. There is a free seating on the helicopter, but here the ramp agent showed me where to sit, so if I'm the first one I have to go into the window and then the next passenger sits next to me, and then he didn't have a window seat. Boarding 12 passengers was very fast, and once they closed the doors, they checked the seat belts, and then we were taking off immediately. After a sharp left turn, we reached our cruising altitude, and only then I realized how good idea it was to book the first flight of the day. Look at this sunrise, it was a beautiful flight. The city of Ceuta is only accessible by air or by ship, and the business travelers will go for the more convenient and faster option and take the helicopter. That's why Helity operates flights to Algeciras and Malaga. So as I mentioned you previously, Ceuta airport is the hub for Helity Airlines, and they do not operate flights every day, but when they do, they might have up to 6 or 7 flights to each cities, so to Malaga and Algeciras, because these are the only destinations they operate to from here. And they were very strict with the video policy during the boarding and the whole process at the airport. They even asked me to delete this one, but this was so good that I couldn't delete it, and I had to put it in this video. Again, I managed to board first, so I got a window seat, I attached my seat belts, and then we're good to go. Back to the camera policy, they are taking this very seriously here in Ceuta, so the time I arrived at the airport building and started to film, the officers came there and told me to put away my camera, delete the photos. I cannot take videos, no photos, so forget it. And when I started to film the turnaround operations of the helicopter and someone noticed, came there, told me the same, to put away my camera, no more videos. And once again at boarding I started to film the landing of the incoming helicopter, and I was told again by someone, by a boarding agent, to stop it, don't record. And then I stopped it and I didn't take the video of the boarding. So now let's talk about the price of these flights. I was able to get a special discount as the Spanish government started a campaign to increase the tourism to Ceuta, and they sold tickets for like 68 euros round trip from Algeciras and back. I was able to book it by entering a special promo code, and I saved like 120 euros with this. But the normal prices are very different. If you are a citizen in Ceuta, then you get a huge amount of discounts. But if you are a private passenger, then you have to pay way more. For a private passenger from Algeciras to Ceuta, the price starts from 90 euros. But if you are a resident in Ceuta, you can book these flights starting from 27 euros. For the flight from Malaga to Ceuta, prices starts at 200 euros for a private passenger and only 59 euros for residents. So considering the duration of the flight, because this one is only 10 minutes, and the Malaga flight is around 35 to 40 minutes. So the price is very high if we consider this, but obviously worth it for business travelers and for the ones who needs to get urgently on time from mainland Spain back to Ceuta. And if you are on budget and you are not in a rush, then you can take the ferry anytime. And thank you so much for coming with me in this trip report. Have a nice day and see you soon. Bye bye.